I did a prenatal yoga class this morning.
And how was that?
It was okay.
Was it? I took all those classes. I never felt really that comfortable.
Well, I figured it was, I like yoga, but I didn't feel like, I didn't want to start it up again because I felt like I was going to be way behind people in it. So I thought, okay, now I can do it. That's prenatal because it's going to be really easy. And then go from there.
And was it easy?
Yeah, it was really easy.
Do
your feet, does everybody's feet grow? Because I don't want my feet to grow. That's my concern. My two concerns are my feet growing, because I already wear a size 9. That's already big enough. And then my other concern is that on TV, if you watch like any of those paranormal activity things, it's always the babies that are the ones that like have the weird stuff going around them. What if you're the child, you have the child that's the possessed child? That's my only concern so far.
You don't think that I do?
I think I'm a little possessed, but what if you really had like a possessed child? I don't believe really in ghosts, but then I'm like, it's only when the children come around that they like, the ghosts come out and like.
Well, I wore a size 5.5 shoe.
Yeah, I know you
I got
did.
pregnant with you, and now I'm a 7.5. My ring size was a 4, I think a 4.25 or 4.5.
Well, that's what you get for having an eating disorder before you get pregnant.
Or a 6. Well, I really just was pretty much vegetarian before I had you.
Well, that's what happens. But I eat normal, so maybe I won't have my feet grow. Yeah. That's my biggest concern.
Well, I was on my feet, and I kept saying to my doctor every visit because I really wanted him to say to me.
But you have narrow feet still.
I still have narrow feet. They're normal size, but I kept wanting my doctor to say, you probably shouldn't be working that much. You should have your feet up a certain amount of hours a day or whatever. I said, I work really hard. I lift heavy things.
Oh, so you're so needy. You're so needy.
So I really wanted him to
You wanted everyone to be so needy for you.
I wanted him to say, no, take it a little easy or whatever. But instead, what he did is he said, no, whatever you normally have been doing, it's fine to continue doing it. Don't do more than what you normally did.
Yeah.
But whatever you were normally doing, just keep normally doing it. And it's better for you, and it'll give you an easier birth and all that. But the problem was with the birth with you is that I just gained so much weight. I went from 105 to 150.
Yeah, that's
not
not good.
Of weight. That's a lot of weight. I was shocked what I weighed after I had you.
How much did you weigh after?
I think I got on the scale, and back then, I don't know if they still do. Do they have the nursery at the place, or do they keep the baby in the room?
I don't know.
Well,
it seems people still steal babies, so.
Yeah, they kept them in the nursery part of the time at night or whatever. And I remember there was a scale in the nursery, and I got on the scale and I weighed 144.
Oh, so you only lost 15 pounds? Well, you're only supposed to gain
I only lost 6 pounds.
Oh, yeah. But you're only supposed to gain 20 pounds.
Yeah, well then with Pete I was much more careful.
But I read also an American diet, you're already eating for 2.
Yeah. And there's nothing the baby will, if anything happens, like if you don't have enough calcium in your diet or you don't have enough of whatever, the only thing that I was told, and this may be right or wrong, but the only thing that I was told is the thing that the baby can't take from you is protein. So you have to get enough protein. Anything else, whether it's calcium or other vitamins or other things, it will take it from your body. So the only thing that really was important to me, and I was not a big meat eater at all, or a big protein eater, so I really made it a special point. And Daddy used to actually bring me lunch every day to work to make sure I was getting the proper nutrition. For fear that the brain wouldn't be, powerful.
Look at all these cute Halloween cards.
They're cute.
Yeah.
Oh, hand silk screened.
I like them.
Oh, hand silk screened.
I like that lady. I think somebody should be that for Halloween.
I like Herman Munster. I saw Herman Munster once in New York.
Oh my gosh.
What is that place?
Did he have really big feet?
I could tell. His voice was the exact voice as on TV. And he broke a jar of jelly. I think you were with me.
I don't remember.
He broke a jar of jelly, and his wife said, "Don't worry, honey." And he was like, I can't mimic his voice, but whatever he said, I looked and I immediately saw that it was Herman Munster.
I heard that he lost like a lot of weight every time he put that costume on. Like he sweats so much that he lost like.
He was really tall and really kind of bizarre looking, and probably just kind of a bizarre character.
Mm-hmm.
But he, you know, he was so probably tall and awkward. What is that store on Broadway? And they have a lot of them. You know, it's like a
Dean and DeLuca?
Dean and DeLuca, yeah. I saw him in a Dean and DeLuca, and his wife said, "Don't worry, honey, don't worry."
Said he had really big feet.
Did
I'm really
he?
scared of these big feet that I'll have after size 10.
Don't worry, you take it easy now. I was on my feet like 12, 14 hours a day.
Angie and Rachel's feet, they each grew like at least a half size. But they have tiny feet to begin with. I've got big feet to begin with. So if they get any bigger, I'm going to be really upset. I'm going to get some Chinese binding.
Don't. That causes problems.
Well, I know. But I don't want my feet to grow anymore. They already look too big.
They don't look too big.
They're like Audrey Hepburn, where her feet are like really long for her body.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's because you have healthy feet. That's because you know why you probably have big feet?
Why?
Is that I bought you new shoes every month when you were a little girl.
Oh, so you're not supposed to buy new shoes?
Well, no, I think a lot of people don't upgrade their children's shoes enough.
Let them breathe.
And they actually do somewhat of a binding thing.
And that's why my feet are so flat, too.
Yeah.
Thanks, Debbie.
Yeah. I didn't cause the flatness, I don't think. But I would say I bought, during your childhood, I bought you a lot of shoes. And
that's why I have a lot of shoes, and I don't want to be like, hey, I can't wear any of these anymore because my feet grew.
Would that be terrible?
It would be.
But yeah, I never had you in shoes that were too tight because I saw people that had bunions and stuff. And
I don't have bunions.
I think a lot of times that's caused by wearing shoes that are too tight.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people do like to be small, so they will wear a smaller size than normal. I remember one time I was wearing a size 5 or 5.5, and I was working like 100 and some hours a week. And I ended up, I was driving home in a bad snowstorm, and I had to go straight to the hospital because I could feel that I was getting like blood poisoning in my leg.
That's disgusting.
And I did. I had blood poisoning in my leg.
You're, something's wrong with
from
me.
having a shoe on too tight.
Okay, bye, Debbie. I got my Chipotle salad bowl. Before I started dating Brian, I really didn't eat rice. I only like black beans. Not black beans, baked beans. Those are the only kind of beans I like, besides green ones. But, yeah, so no beans, no rice. There used to be at Taco Bell, there was a burrito that I would get. No rice, no beans, no Fiesta sauce. That was how you ordered it. We're going to Sonny's Barbecue. Here's Brian. This is our fancy dining experience. Show your pulled pork, baby.
Yummy.
Now we gotta put sauce on it. You get sweet, mild, or smoking. Or sizzling sweet. Brian's really excited about this game. What are you even playing? I don't know. I found Hocus Pocus. That's all I'm concerned about. Brian.
What's up?
We missed you down here.
Do you?
Will you sit down with us?
I guess.
We want you to sit on the kitchen floor with us. Brian has really bad knees. This is really bad for him. How are you doing, baby?
I'm good.
Show us your pissed face. Just so I can, like...
An annoyed face.
I want your really annoyed face.
I can't just do it.
Yeah, let's piss you off.
You can't piss me off right now.
Well, I had my last videos, people were saying, he doesn't like to be filmed, does he?
Yeah. Some days I don't.
But that day you were fine.
I was.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure? I was just smiling just to be nice.
Let's see your face. Yeah, that's his angry face looks more like, look at me.
The little devil horns coming out.
Oh, yeah.
Fine.
What? He doesn't like the cornbread or the macaroni. He only liked the ribs. Did you feed him all the ribs?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
No, there's still a couple.
Oh. I'm like, he ate half the ribs and I ate half the ribs. That's pretty good.
He's fat.
My little chunky monkey.
Got all the skin.
My outfit, 24-inch chain, and then this just little black dress from Target. And then, you know, the usual bracelets. Green polish looks good. And rings.